Hello Aries, it is CJ from CJ's Soul Messages here today to do your weekly reading for March 7th to the 13th of 2022. Let's get started. I'm going to do a 3-card spread, and I'm first of all going to open up with pulling an animal card, a Moonology card, and then we'll get into the 3-card spread. Thank you so much for all of your support, your likes, your subscribes, your comments. Means a lot to me, and I am full of gratitude. All right. This can apply to your sun, your moon, your rising, and your Venus, as well as any cross watchers. Obviously, it is going to be a little bit different. If you're a cross watcher, you're going to have to apply the energies a bit more towards your storyline. But regardless, energy still remains the same. So let's just start. Let's get one animal card here. Right. I hope you're doing well during these turbulent times that is happening in our world. Everyone remember to take a deep breath and try and put the energy levels on a high vibe so collectively, hopefully, we can bring a little bit of peace individually and as a world coming together here. All right, let's see what the cards have for you for the week of March 7th to the 13th for Aries, our beautiful fire sign. This one, thank you. Wow, we have Gorilla. Speaking of what I just spoke of, Gorilla is about peace. Beautiful, beautiful energy. Oops. All right, let me get a Moonology for you. When you think of gorillas, right, they're big, they're powerful, they're strong, they can destruct a lot of things, but they are also very peaceful. All right, let's get a Moonology. Thank you. Conclusions are within reach. It's a full moon eclipse. Okay, now let's get into the 3-card spreads. So it feels like things are going to be a little bit more peaceful for you this next week. The fact that you have conclusions are within reach, and it is a full moon eclipse. Full moons are always about a conclusion. It's basically the energy of, everything that is, it's a heightened time, without a doubt, because everything that has been going on behind the scenes, wow, okay, or everything that you are aware of, it's all just kind of, it's like that big crescendo, it's like a build up, and then boom, you get the new or the full moon, and there's a release that happens. Now, when there's an eclipse, it adds a little extra special energy to that, that shifts the full moon energy a little bit faster. And the fact that you have Gorilla here talking about peace, I think that this week something is coming to a conclusion, and you are going to have some kind of resolution within yourself on whatever the situation is. So let's get the 3-card spread. One more shuffle. No, that's too many. Thank you. Let's go again. Thank you. All right. Magician. Wow, the moon. Knight of Swords. 2 major arcana. 3, actually, because the High Priestess is underneath. Okay, Aries. So the energy that I'm picking up from the cards here is indicating that you have the ability to maneuver any roadblocks that have been in your way. You have the ability to, this week, use your energy to remove the blockages. It feels as if there has been something that has been hidden, something that has been kept from you, that has not been illuminated. Yet you are able to really pull the curtains wide open this week. And you are relying on your intuition. Something inside of you is telling you what is being hidden. You are actually being able to see with your third eye, basically. The moon is Pisces card. So you may be dealing with a water sign or actually be dealing with Pisces here. But there's something that is about to reach the very end, and it is offering you peace. We have the Knight of Swords as well. So it is it feels as if you are tuning in to an energy within yourself of knowing what is right and what is wrong. And you are using your energy this month to actually bring it to the forefront so that it can be exposed clearly, so that you can see exactly what has been going on behind the scenes regarding whether this is another person or a career move. It's going to be different for every one of you. But as you use your intuition with the High Priestess, and that is also another Pisces card. So, really for some of you Aries, you really might be dealing with the Pisces. But there's something that you are clearing out of the way, and you're getting your answers this week. And when you receive these answers, it is like now there's no stopping you, because we have the Knight of Swords. And the Knight of Swords is very fast, one of the fastest knights in the entire deck. And Swords is our communication, our ideas, everything that goes on in our logical mind. And as you can see, this figure is running very fast towards his objective. And this is what's going to happen for you this week. I'm going to pull some clarifiers so we can get a little bit deeper here. But the overall energy is that whatever has been held up, whatever blockages have been in the way, things that you have not been seeing, things that you have been intuitively knowing, that getting a sixth sense of something that is going on, but you haven't had any proof, or you haven't actually been able to pinpoint exactly what the blockages are or who the blockages are. This week coming up, you are actually going to be able to see things very clearly. It's like the lights are getting switched on, and all of a sudden you're having this aha moment, and it is going to enable you to really pick up speed in the direction you're wanting to go to, and at the very same time offering this beautiful gift of peace. Now, I want to focus on the Gruhl for a moment, because it is the number one. And so, and the Magician is number one. So you basically have the Magician twice. So the Gruhl, as I was saying, they can be extremely destructive if they so want to. But they also, a lot of times, choose peace over war. Unless they're really protecting their family, because they are very family orientated. They're not much different than us humans, really, if you think about it, how they nurture and care for their young and even their old. There's a hierarchy there. But what I want you to focus in on here, on this card with Gorilla, is he seems to be sitting at the top of a mountain, and he's watching what looks to be the world rising up out of the clouds. And although he has a spear in his next to him over here, he is not interested in using it. He is just quietly sitting there, being very peaceful, almost like introspective, which kind of is leading the energy of the High Priestess. The High Priestess, she is mute, she does not speak, but she uses her third eye, her intuition, her actual deep wisdom and knowing to guide her. And words are not spoken with her. It is a energy that she is able to read. So it feels very much like you're going to keep yourself very grounded, very peaceful. You're not going to react to anything that is, if anyone's trying to get your goat this week or is trying to get a reaction, I really feel like you're not going to respond to it at all. And in fact, I think you are going to be very much in your strength and in your power with the Gorilla and the Magician. Very similar energy. What you wish to bring forth, you will bring forth. So let's get a little bit deeper here. I'll use my fountain deck and see what else is going on. Beautiful read, but conclusions are within reach. But there may be a little bit of apprehension at the very beginning of the week, possibly around the 7th, because 7th or the 9th actually is what I'm feeling, because the moon is number 18, which reduces down to a 9. So I am kind of feeling like maybe March 9th. Up until the 9th, I think there's going to be a little bit more of, I almost want to say, explosive energy. And I'm not saying you are going to respond in an explosive energy. I feel that there's going to be others that may be around you that are trying to push you a bit over the edge, but you're not going to fall for it. You're going to keep yourself very grounded. And just expect there to be a little bit more dramatics around you, I feel, up until around the 9th. And then it's almost like this pop happens, and boom, you get your answers. Whatever has been maybe testing you disappears because you shine the light on the issue at hand. All right, let's see. Let's get some clarifiers for the Magician, the Moon, and the Knight of Swords. It's been a very long time since Gruhl has come out of my beautiful animal divine oracle deck. So I take that as a really good omen for you. Actually, I feel like this one wants to come out. 5 of Cups. Justice, there you go. Whoop. The Tower, wow. And this one wanted to come out too. King of Cups, okay. And Ace of Coins. And we have the High Priestess on the bottom of the deck. So now we have the High Priestess twice. Confirmation, Aries, that it is really, you're really going to be tuning into what you really truly know within yourself. Regardless of what anyone else is saying or doing around you, you are going to be spot on when your gut tells you something. Watch how in a short amount of time after you intuitively know what's going to happen, watch how it happens. That's what's going to be happening over this next week. But I do feel it's going to be a successful week, especially with these last 2 cards that I pulled up. Clarifying the Magician is a 5 of Cups. So it's an indication here that, as I was saying, there probably was a little bit of stress leading up to this week regarding something. Could be about love. Place it where it might fit for you. I'm just reading the energies of the cards here. But 5 of Cups is that feeling of disappointment, of sadness, of, even exhaustion to some degree. Not even bothering to want to look at the other 2 cups because you've already had the 3 and you just don't give a shit what's in the other 2. Kind of that energy. That's why the Magician is showing up here, reminding you that you have the capability of turning any situation around. You have the power and the talent and the actual divine right to turn a situation around. When we look at the clarifier for the Moon, you get Justice. So another major arcana showing up here. This is Libra's card. So whatever is hidden, whatever's been hidden from you, Aries, that you have not been able to see, and I do feel it's someone else that has been hiding things, you're getting justice on it. The scales are getting balanced this week in your favor, absolutely. And when we look at the Knight of Swords, well, we get the Tower. So this is pretty powerful because this is the shakeup that is needed here for this change. Intuitively, I'm picking up that this is someone that there's someone that is in your life that is around you, Aries, that has been thinking that they've held the power, thinking that they are the ones that have been in control. They've kept some things away from you. They've tried to hide some things. Could be business as well. And they're also kind of have been trying to goat you to react in some way. I don't know what way that is. You're normally very in control. You're ruled by the Emperor's card. So, it takes a lot to really ruffle your feathers. But I do feel like there's been someone that has been trying to do that. But they do not get justice this week. You get justice. And the conclusion of you staying in your peace and really actually just staying higher than them, higher than where they are. They may be a low vibing kind of energy and you are not sinking to their level. You're just not going to do that. And I like that for you a lot here because when someone acts in a crappy kind of way, we don't have to lower ourselves to their level. That is their deal. We don't have to actually take that on. And in fact, I think that you will not be taking that on at all. You are staying raised up here. And doing that is bringing quite the change. The Tower, I feel, is probably for the other person. For you, it will be more about cutting this other person, this other situation out as you go after what it is you want. For them, it might be a little bit hard for them, okay? Their tower may be falling, that they never assumed that you would react, use your intuition as well as your innovation. They didn't see that coming, and that is their blind spot. The outcome, the 2 cards that came out for you, and they're absolutely gorgeous, is, the King of Cups and the Ace of Coins. So, Ace of Coins, beautiful, brand new beginning. This is material wealth coming your way. This can be a windfall. If this is anything to do with a court case, which it could be with justice showing up here, you are winning. You are going to have the verdict in your favor. You may be getting some money from a lawsuit, something like that. Very powerful, very positive. And that is actually going to be for some of you guys for sure. And it is going to bring you an emotionally balanced energy. Beautiful with the peace, the gorilla. King of Cups is grounded in the waters. He does not get shook up by the big waves. He's very protective. He's very loving, very intelligent as well as emotional. And just a calm energy. And so I feel like this is what you're going to be embodying. As you get after, I say the 9th, I just feel like the 9th is an important date for you. So that's what I have here. Let me get you one final oracle card. I think I'm going to use the Treasures of Tikashi. Feel that energy coming towards me. Beautiful. So whatever has been going on for you, excuse me, I'm just going to have a sip of water. Whatever this is referring to, like I said, I do feel like for some of you guys, this is involving some kind of court case or something like that. Could be with business. Could be with, someone that you were deeply committed with. But I do feel like they're trying to shake you. They're trying to rattle you. I am doing this reading on March 3rd, so it might even be happening right now that I'm picking up on that energy. And they're really trying to rattle you, trying to get you to respond in a way that they're hoping will almost damage you in some way. You're not going to fall for it. You are going to actually just elevate yourself. And the outcome is going to be in your favor. I feel like you're going to be getting some rewards for money. Wow, we have 3 cards that have come out, so I will take them. Thank you. All right, we have issues, compassion, and surrender. Okay, so I'll read issues. Identify and face your issues. Yes, it may feel uncomfortable at first, but how many times do you wish to travel down the same road? Ah, interesting. Current issues that you've been working on are being resolved. That is the energy. For sure, conclusions are within reach. Other forces are at work here. Take your time and know that all the pieces of the jigsaw puzzle will slot together. Okay. Compassion. Allow tenderness and kindness into your thoughts and actions and soften your attitude towards yourself. Feel how good it is to be kind to yourself. Let go of sympathy and allow compassion. Allow the feminine energy of gentleness to enter your daily life. Well, that goes very beautiful with peace, doesn't it? And finally, we have surrender. Surrender to the highest force of your being and expect that which is always for your highest purpose. Let go and live. You do not always need to control the direction. Simply surrender to the energy of all. You need not use your logical mind to create miracles. Only know that the answer to a question comes when you let go. So beautiful. I like this reading. That sums it completely up. That's exactly what I'm feeling here. Whatever issues that you're dealing with, they are coming to a conclusion. They are going to be wrapped up very soon. Just be mindful that you don't lower your beautiful self to the standard of whoever this is that is around you, that I feel is kind of like trying to use this manipulative, goading energy. And trust and surrender. High Priestess twice, that is our highest wisdom here. It is all working out in your favor. So Aries, I wish you a beautiful week. I hope this helps in some way. Please remember to like and subscribe. Really means a lot to me and helps me out. Thank you so much. Beautiful week. Take care.